Hi friends, welcome in. Tammy here with Bentley Lane Creations, coming to you with today's sweet little DIY craft. Now this is part of the spring pennants. This is the smallest one in the set of 3. You get 3 pennants. I sell the stands separately. There are 2 different styles of stands that I sell. One looks more like a spindle and one looks more, has more straight lines, and these are interchangeable. So you buy the stands and then you can buy the interchangeable pennants in the sets of 3s for each holiday. And so far I have St. Patty's Day, Valentine's, and now this is the spring collection. This is stinking cute. Now I do the backs of every one of my flags and the flag holder in Waverly Antiquing Wax. Now this is the front of it, and I'm doing this one in the Southern Bluebell. So we're gonna just go ahead and paint this, the front of this pennant on up in that Southern Bluebell, and it's gonna get 2 coats. You're not gonna see me do the 2 coats because for time's sake, we just can't make these videos last that long. Now the center of the flower I did there in white, and the picket fence itself I am doing in white as well. And again, everything that I paint, that you see me paint, will always get 2 coats. You just won't see me necessarily do the 2 coats. So normally when I take these pieces, I decide what colors I'm going to paint everything, and then I kind of divide them up based on their colors. So you see I have the middle of the flower and that fencing there together, the pennant over off by itself. Those leaves there I did in this, all these leaves right here that I'm doing, or the stems, whatever you want to call them, the greenery, all done in spring green. That is a Crafters Collection brand paint. The tulip I did in Purple Petal. That is a Deco Art brand paint. The flower I did in the pastel Princess Pink. And I started to do the ladybug in that purple as well. And then I circled back and I ended up doing it in the color Wild Rose, which is just a darker pink, and it is a folk art. So it's kind of, it's not red, but it's not light pink either. And so I really like the way that turned out. Now I'm just going around on all of the greenery with my white sponge and just kind of adding a little bit of dimension there and softening up those edges. Now I softened up the flower with the darker pink that I used on the ladybug. I added, I'm adding the sky blue trim to this pennant, and then I did white around the tulip, that lavender tulip, and then I added, I did the black, obviously, polka dots and the black ladybug itself. Once you get everything glued up, you're going to turn that over and do the back. Now, you could do the back first if you wanted to glue the back up first and then flip it over. It's up to you. There's no rhyme or reason to that. You can do those in any order that you prefer. And then these are very, very easy. You just stack, you get 4 of those long, narrow pieces and then 1 square, and you just glue those onto each edge, stacked in 2s, and then glue that onto the back there. And you'll see at the end how those kind of work on the pennant stands themselves. So this is the smallest one in the set. Here are all 3 of them in the set. This is the cutest little spring decor item. And then there is 1 set of the stands that you can available for purchase, and there's the other set. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.